Yeah, what is up, everyone? Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and guess what? I'm back from the dead, which I guess is technically not accurate because, you know, I didn't die. In fact, I didn't even get sick, and I still hadn't caught COVID yet. But it's been a couple months since we recorded anything, and honestly, I could give you a lot of excuses why, but I think the main reason is over the last couple months, the gaming has just been kind of meh. Like, there really hasn't been too many games that I've wanted to play or play on the channel. In fact, most of my gaming time over the last couple months has been playing Star Wars The Old Republic, which is the MMORPG from like 10 years ago, which, you know, I've played a couple times, but, you know, I really wanted to get around to actually beating it and catch up on the story. And so I finally ended up doing that, which is great. But yeah, there just hasn't been a whole lot to play. Luckily, now come August, that is changing. Already there's been a couple games that have come out that I am going to be playing on the channel, but we also have a couple more here in the future that I'm looking forward to playing. So yeah, I think we're going to have a pretty busy fall, which is exciting. So first up, we have 2 Point Campus. So 2 Point Campus is developed by the same people that made 2 Point Hospital, and the whole point of the game is you are developing, building, and managing your own college campus. However, it's not just your typical everyday college campus. Instead, you got some wacky fun things involved. So not only are you going to have students that are like nerds and jocks, but you know, you can also have class in which you have like knight chivalry class, or you could have wizarding class. So there's a lot of like little fun things about this game that are really kind of cool and exciting. So I actually wanted to record this a couple days ago when it came out onto Game Pass, but unfortunately, to play the Sandbox mode, which is what we're going to be playing, you have to actually beat the first 4 levels. You have to get 1 star in the first 4 levels first, which I could, you know, at first I thought it was just 1 level, you know, because that makes sense. You know, you have to play the tutorial first, but no, you had to play all 4 levels, which they all kind of added something new. And I have to say, as for challenges, these were actually pretty entertaining. I also started the 5th map, which is the wizarding one. I've been having fun with that as well. So I have to say, these are pretty entertaining, but if you want to hop into the game and play Sandbox mode, just keep in mind that it's not something that you can just hop right into. So yeah, today we are going to be playing Sandbox mode. So there's no vampires, even though he looks like a vampire. Just keep that in mind. So we get to pick our map. Every one of these maps, I'm pretty sure, are from the single player, or at least from the challenge mode, because I recognize most of these. Although, like, that one I've not seen yet. That one I think is the very first one. This one looks cool because it's on the beach. But I think we're going to be playing Urban Bungle today, just because it has the most number of plots. Plots are basically, however, like extra areas you can buy to expand your campus. So this is going to allow us to basically max out our campus. The other one we could do is we could also do the Piazza Lantara, but I played that one, so I think I'd rather play the Urban Bungle just because I have not seen this map yet at all. So yeah, we're going to go hop into there, and we could pick any of our different modes here. I think we're just going to stick to standard. I was debating about going to challenge just because of the course points, but here's the thing. I don't know if your course points ever go up. So essentially, you spend course points to add different classes to your campus. So if you want to have a variety of classes, you need to have a lot of course points. Now, we don't need 75 course points to start, but I don't actually remember whether or not you gain them over the course of the game. Also, starting with 300,000 is a lot of money, but, you know, it's a lot of money specifically because the last challenge was the Wizarding School that I mentioned, and that one you start with no money, which, yeah, that was definitely a bit of a challenge. So as we hop in the game, I'm just going to kind of explain everything that is going on here. Don't really care about the cutscenes. So let's go ahead and pause the game and kind of explain everything that's going on. Up here, we have our managed courses. Here we can basically add in any different courses that we want to have our school basically teach. Now, every one of these courses is going to have a different kind of character or different kind of student that's going to come. So you kind of want to keep that in mind because, you know, cyborgs are going to have slightly different needs than SWATs, than neutrals, so on and so forth. It's not like necessarily a major thing because everyone needs food and drink and bathrooms, but you know, Goths might appreciate more gothic architecture, more gothic, you know, room decorations and stuff like that. We got knights, we got spies. The other thing that I think, oh yeah, it also tells you what your requirements are, all the different buildings you need for all of these different classes. So we actually do start with a couple classes on this map, so we'll keep that in mind. Then when we have everything set up ready to go, we can actually go ahead and hit start next year, and that's when all of the students are going to show up. Then in addition to that, we have our build menu over here. We have our item menu. The build menu is basically where we pick the different rooms, so we can say, hey, we want a recording studio here, and then we can go ahead and build our recording studio there. So, you know, basically that. And then what's kind of cool about this, so if I build a dormitory here, then it'll actually give you all the different items that can go inside the dormitory, which, you know, obviously makes sense. Here we have just all of the different items listed. So you'll notice that some of the items have the money value. The other items have this K value, which is the kudosh value. So essentially you kind of earn this as the game goes on, as you make your students happy, as you kind of reach certain challenges. And there's also, let's see, where is it located? Oh, it's up here. I wonder if it actually... Yeah, career goals. So as you get different career goals, then you'll actually get more kudoshes. And that's how you unlock like some special fancy stuff. Like, you know, arcades are in there, different carpets, and like definitely different stuff that will like appeal to the different types of students. Like you might get some more night stuff, especially when you go into like the individual rooms and stuff like that. So if I go to, let's go the VR lab, and let's say I go ahead to build a VR lab, you'll notice that quite a few of these are still locked. Now, in here, there's actually not that many items that are, yeah, actually, this is not a good room. Some of the rooms, like the night one, for example, is the one I was actually thinking of. So if we go down here and go to the jousting field, oh, it has to be outside. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Okay, minimum room size not met. Whatever. Can I just want... Give me the minimum. There we go. There we go. There we go. So you'll notice this is the whole point. There's a lot of jousting field items here that are not currently that we have to unlock with the kudosh. That's what I was trying to get through, trying to explain. Then we have outdoor decorations. Once again, a bunch are locked. Then here is where we can hire our staff. We have 3 different types of staff. We have teachers. Every teacher has a different specialty. So, you know, you're going to want to hire a wizarding teacher to teach a wizarding school, obviously not a robotic teacher kind of thing. Then we also have our assistants. The assistants kind of do everything. Like they go from either running the library, if you also have like a certain vending or certain like shops, they'll also work the shops. Also, if you need a doctor or something like that, or the pastoral care, they all work that as well. And then we have the janitors, and the janitors do everything from fixing to upgrading to cleaning up the mess. And if your school ever gets attacked, they also do defending as well, which, yeah, that's a thing. Your school will get attacked. Then we have the different events here. We can get our new courses, and then we can also schedule events throughout the year. So, for example, if we had I can't think of the name of the room. My brain went blank. Student lounge or student union. If we have one of those, we could like set up a party, or we can have like a concert and stuff like that. We can schedule different events. Then here's where we get a list of all of our people and all their stats and stuff like that. Then we got our campus overview. We can get loans here. And then here we have all the different views. So there's actually like temperature, you got attractiveness, maintenance, hygiene, all that different stuff will come into play as we progress. Over here, obviously you got your speed. We're currently paused. Here's the current grade, the average grade for basically everyone that's going through the school. There's your average happiness. And then this is our campus level. Higher the campus level, the better off, you know, the more fancy your campus is. The other thing I should mention is money is a little different in this game. So you make money not just based on the students that show up, but basically on how often your students level up. So essentially, as your students show up to class, how happy they are, and basically how happy they are is based on how their needs are fulfilled. So the more their needs are fulfilled, the happier they're going to be. The happier they are, the better their learning rate is. The better their learning rate is, the quicker they're going to level up. And it's kind of like an RPG in that sense, where they're going to go from like level 1 to like a level 15 or wherever. I don't know if there's a max level. But the thing is, at the end of every month, not only do you make money based on everything that you have, but also based on the XP that your students gain through that particular month. So you really want to get a bunch of students leveling as quick as possible. I know there's also a bunch of minor exploits we could do, but I'm going to try avoiding all the major exploits. Like there's some infinite money ones and stuff like that. We're going to kind of avoid that for now. So what are the big needs we need for school? Number one, we need food. So we have a couple of vending machines here by default. We need bathrooms, which we have here. We also need showers, which we actually don't have. And then this is our staff lounge. So our staff basically, when they get tired, they go rest there and they'll speed up their resting so then they can get back to work a little quicker. In addition to that, we actually start with two different rooms here. We start with a VR room and then we start with a robot construction room. So clearly, at that point, if we're going to add in classes, we're going to do a robotic class, which you'll see that we already have robot construction. We'll need a robot design. We'll also need a lecture theater still. That's fine. And then we will attract cyborg, SWAT, neutral, goths, posh, and rebel students, which, you know, sure. And then these are the different classes. You'll see it's actually a 3-year class. So that means the students will actually stay for all 3 years. There's no 4-year classes. I don't know if there's any 1-year class, but I know there are some 2-year classes. So we'll go ahead and pick you up. And then we also want to go ahead and do the virtual reality one because we also have the VR lab. So here all we'll need is the lecture theater. And I think we're just going to start with these two for now, just to keep it somewhat simple our first year. We don't necessarily have to worry about maintenance. Yeah, staff wages are big fees right now. Tuition fees, $195,000 staff wages. So we're actually estimated to make $63,000 right now, which is kind of nice. But we hadn't hired any of our students. You can see, well, we need a virtual normality teacher. Oh, okay, interesting. So we only need one lecture theater. Is there one built already? There is not. Huh. Interesting. So we just need one for the two. But then here's the other thing is that other room that mentioned it needed, that must come into play with like the year 2, because usually year 2 students will have different requirements, different room requirements and stuff like that. So, okay, let's go ahead and build our lecture theater. We don't need to build it super large. I think this will work because I think I'll have enough room here to build something else. Like, I already have the staff lounge. We need a dorm room as well at some point. So we can go ahead and throw in just like our basic stuff. We can put a door here. And you'll see that right now our room is prestige level 1, which once again kind of raises people's happiness and how quickly they learn. So the higher prestige level we have, the quicker they're going to learn, the more XP we get, so on and so forth. But the more stuff we put in it, the more expensive it gets. So one of the cheap, easy ways to make a whole bunch of... let's actually move that. Hold up. Go here real quick. I want to move that window to right here. One of the easiest ways to actually get things to max out is you can put windows. And windows usually raise the attraction level pretty easily, pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm just trying to put the TV on that wall. There we go. So the teacher can go reference that, you know, as he's teaching. We're just going to go add windows to the back wall. I don't think we have any of the fancy posters yet, so we'll go ahead and unlock a couple of those. Just so, you know, kind of give a little bit of decoration. And now we're room level 3. We have a plant. I'll go ahead and throw a plant here and that would be fine. And I think this will be okay for now. So then we also need a virtual normality teacher. So we have a robot one and we have a research one. Research, basically, you can unlock new things. So I'll go jump you in there and you're good to go. And we're actually good to start the year now. Except I don't have dorm rooms. So I feel like we should go ahead and build dorm rooms first. The question is, do I want to make one of these other rooms dorms? And the answer is probably yes. So here's the thing. You don't actually need one bed per student. Generally, you want one bed per 5 students. So, you know, we don't have to make it. We can make like a giant a barracks-like dorm. Not really that big of a deal. How many students are we actually supposed to get this year? So let's go manage courses. So we're going to get 10 students. We're going to get 10 students. So we're going to have 20. So we're going to need at least 4 beds then, which isn't that large. We can always move things later. I think let's go ahead. What are you saying you're missing there? Yeah, I think it's sometimes it just like places things incorrectly. Let's go ahead and just throw the dormitory up here since everything else is up here for now. We can always move it later, so I'm not that concerned. So if we wanted to do let's say 2 beds in 1 room. We can go like here and we can go like here. And we said we needed 4 beds, so it's not that big of a deal. We also need a closet, so we'll put a closet between both of them. Give you windows behind, and you can have a window outside there as well. And then, yeah, we're just going to throw a couple extra things in here just to kind of make them a little happier. We probably should put some trash cans around, but honestly, kids are kind of bad at like throwing trash away, which, you know, there's probably something about that being true. What is this, by the way? Oh, decreases temperature. I actually don't know if this is hot or not. We can come down here and like see what the temperature is. I don't know if that's hot or not. Those actually look cool. Oh, those actually do have air conditionings. So we actually will need air conditioning then. Okay. I did not know that was a thing. Can I put the wall unit? Do I have the wall unit unlocked? No. All right, well, we're just going to unlock it because I feel like we're going to end up using it. And if I unpause the game...
No, that's easy.
Do they have to be linked outside? No. Interesting. So why does that not get colder? Oh, you know why? Because the room's not done yet. That's why. Yep. Anything else we want to put in it? I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a fancy little carpet here as well, just to kind of raise it up a little bit. Let's try getting you to tier level 4. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. You guys can have a plant, even though you guys won't actually water it. Our maintenance people will water it. I already kind of gave you this thing. Let's move you right there, so it's a little prettier. And then, yeah, we're tier level 4. That's fine. So one thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and copy paste this room, and I'm just going to go ahead and throw it like there. Now, with this window here, we can go ahead and move it. Sure, whatever, that'll be fine. And so now we have 2 different rooms. If we go here and look at the temperature, you'll notice that now they're actually cooled, which is nice. So we are going to also want to go ahead and throw the air conditioning unit into here. So that'll be all right. So, do we have everything we need? I think the answer is yes. Oh no, we still need showers. That's the only other thing we need. So I'm going to go ahead and just throw in a really small shower room. It's not really that big of a deal. And once again, in the future, we're probably going to go ahead and make it a little bit larger. So we'll do this, and then we're just going to throw these individual showers in here. I'll throw a towel rack just to make things kind of, you know, nice. Where is our bathroom sign? Yeah, give me this one, please. I like to throw these in here, and we'll do that. We're tiering 2. We could throw a plant in here as well. Although, yeah, I can put a plant in here. Can we get this to 3 is the question. Give me another one. No, not quite. Probably want an air conditioning in here, won't we? Yeah. There we go. $11,000 bathroom. That's expensive. Okay, so we should have everything we need now to go ahead and start the next year. So let's go ahead and start the next year. We'll go ahead and start the year, and this will be good to go. So we're currently campus level 6 right now, which is great. Our teachers kind of walking around, not much to do. Where are our students coming from is a good question. They're coming from over here. And so the cool thing about all of our students is they all have different feelings. They have different traits. They make friendships. Sometimes they make relationships, and based on that, you know, it kind of increases everything. So right now, 84% learning rate, pretty dang good. We want to get to like the 150, 200,000 eventually. So interesting. He's got a banana suit in there. Oh, he's storing his teddy bear. Oh, interesting. We have a couple posh students. Okay. So the posh students might want the coat rack, the fancy hat stand, because, you know, they got their fancy hats, man, and I kind of want to appeal to them. So there you go. They might ask for it. I'm just going to go ahead and give it to them now. We got the little robot buddy over here. Everything fell out from the previous guy. I've actually not watched this before. I've never seen this. That's actually hilarious. You can also see the numbers above it, basically just kind of telling you there's a line. Really, the only time I find that necessary is when it comes to like the different teaching rooms. Sometimes those actually matter. He just stole some other dude's stuff. You little punk. What? There's like skeletons in there now. Can I grab that? No, I can't. Yeah, okay, interesting. Let's go ahead and bump it up to speed 3 because, you know, there's not really a whole lot to watch it. So we got our teachers in here. Ooh, you know what we need? We need a library. Libraries are really well. Two things students kind of need pretty early on is you need a library and you need private studies. Basically, what is it called? Private tuition room. And essentially, that's like a private tutor, which is pretty dang good to have. Interesting. Here's one question: can I extend these buildings? No. Okay. So yeah, the base buildings that you start with, you actually can't rebuild. There's a panic room. Huh. Some of these I've not seen yet because I never unlocked them or they weren't in any of the previous stuff we did. So we just got to keep that in mind. So where do we want to put the library? I think I'm just going to throw it over here for now. Once again, I feel like all this stuff will eventually move. But for now, they're okay. So we need to start with the kind of librarian's little area. And then let's throw a couple bookshelves. You will drop down. Yeah, we're just gonna put a couple bookshelves here. Oh wait, they need to go back a little bit. Oh no. Can I get that on that tier? Ooh. Okay, I don't like that. I usually can like match it. Can we not match it? What if we did it here? No, I actually can't match it. It's gonna be a little off. Well, that's annoying. All right, well, whatever. We'll just do 2 of these for now. And then go ahead and give me a couple study cubicles. We'll just throw like 2 down. One is a study, and then what was the other one? Textbook. Yeah, sometimes they require specific ones. I'll give you guys a computer one as well. And this should take us to level 3, right? Yeah, we're level 3. We'll throw a couple windows. Why not? So they can look out while they're studying. And give me one more so we can hit tier 4. Invalid position. All right, tier 4. Boom, perfect. So then we're going to go ahead and need an assistant to work this. And I will go ahead and get the library management one. Let's see, what are you? Marketing campaign skills. Interesting. I don't know what that's for either. So, all right, go dump you in there. And so now you are working there. Okay, let's unpause it. So we're going to keep an eye on everyone's grades, kind of see how people are doing before we go ahead and throw down a... Oh, we need some janitors as well. Before we end up throwing down a specific tuition study tutor room. So we got the defensive dude who is going to help remove invaders when we get invaded, which will most likely happen. So I will grab you, and then I'm going to grab the maintenance guy. So that basically is how quickly you clean things. Oh yeah, now we get the 3, dude. Screw you, game. Oh, wait, that's the upgrade skills. No, I actually want this one because that helps him clean a little bit quicker in addition to like fixing things. They also water plants as well. So, oh, you know, I should have actually showed you guys that a little bit better. Oh, so you're actually cold in here. Interesting. I think it's okay. Yeah. I think we still want the air conditioner in there. I don't know. So you can see there's actually a line for this machine. One thing we could do is there are some different machines that they can actually use in class. Are they already all there? Yeah, it looks like they're already there. We already have the desk chairs, and I don't really have room for that. Can I do the VR headset? Yeah, we already have the VR headset. All right, well, we're just gonna have to end up leaving it then. So we can at any point come look at the schedule and you can kind of see what everyone's doing. So right now we have in the lecture theater, we have robots going on, and the VR lab is taking place in the VR lab. Then now in next month, the VR is gonna be in the lecture theater, and then the robots are gonna be there. So you can kind of see how that's going. Here's all the different events we can kind of do. I'm trying to think what we need. So this just needs to go. Ah, okay. So the funny film can actually then go into our lecture theater. And you can see where it can actually go. I'm going to run one right away in the beginning because that's going to increase, what was it? Happiness and entertainment. Yeah, the happier they are, the better they're going to learn. So I don't think everyone goes to it. I'm pretty sure people don't get the boost unless they actually go to it. Yeah, I think we still want to leave the air conditioners in this place. I think so. I think so. So, are you really waiting for that bed when you have this bed right here? Actually, that's kind of what it looks like's happening. Huh, interesting. I've not seen that before. So, janitor, No, I thought that was our janitor cleaning the bathroom here. All right, so our monthly profit, you'll see here our tuition fees are $16,000, but we're paying $19,000 in staff wages. However, we're getting the additional 8,000 XP bonus, which is why we're making a bunch of money right now. That 8,000 XP bonus is coming because our students are actually leveling up. So the more they sit through class and so on and so forth, that's when they're going to level up. Okay, so this is the funny movie right now. And if we pop over here, he's learning at 137%. That's not bad. We're only at C+, which is kind of awkward. Not great, I gotta be honest. Are you seriously talking during the movie, dude? Wow. Wow. Let's see what, oh yeah, they want to join clubs. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. That's fairly early on. I think we can unlock some of the different clubs. So there are some interesting clubs we got, like, you know, instead of we're going to join Alpha, Kappa, Beta, or whatever they're called, you know, we got Power Nap Club, we got Bookstand Club. Actually, I think this would be more, that would be a fraternity, Brian. This would be more like Chess Club. Yeah, sure. Bookstand Club, let's see, we got Speedwalking Club, we got Orb Stand Club. Interesting. Nature Club, Bookworm. That's for the Bookworm members. Okay. And then Nature Club. Let's do the Power Sleep one. I'm good with that. And we're just going to throw this randomly over there. And I think the quick walking one's probably good as well, just to kind of get them moving around quickly and sleeping quickly. Now, I don't know people can join more than one club, but you'll see they'll immediately go and start grabbing the clubs, and they'll start asking for the different club items here in a little bit. And actually, we got our first request. So there you go. So we want a speed walking sign. So we're going to spend 15 of our kudosh to give them the speed walking sign, which is essentially a level 1 club item. I think they just kind of hang out near it is kind of how it works. So there really is no value other than I think it's just a place for them to kind of hang out, and probably, I don't know, maybe they give you some kudos for it. I don't know. And then they also want the sleepy sheep. So we'll go ahead and unlock that as well. And we can put the sleepy sheep right here. And we're just going to kind of keep all this over here. Eventually, I feel like we're going to, well, I mean, eventually we're going to expand down here and all that stuff, but honestly, what we probably want is like the dorms in one of these and then like teaching in the other one. So we ended up making 5,000 this month. That's pretty good. Normally, I don't tend to make a huge profit until year 2. When all of a sudden you kind of get like 2 years worth of students popping in, then all of a sudden you can start really like making tons of money, which is nice. So we will want to also add in, I think, some different classes next year as well. What else are people needing? We're still at C+. Let's see what else people are kind of wanting right now. We could use a medical facility. He has no relationship. Yeah, and he doesn't have any personal goals. Does he have a personal goal? Actually, don't know where that's listed. Yeah, I don't know where the personal goal is listed. But the no relationships could be for a couple reasons. I think the number one thing we're going to end up doing is I'm going to go ahead and throw down some of these benches right here. So people will kind of sit and talk on these benches as they eat food. So I think we're going to go ahead and actually let's put you here. And I'm going to throw down 3 of these. And then in addition to that, I'm going to go ahead and unlock some of these food stands. So we're going to grab the coffee kiosk, so the kids can start buying coffee. And let's do the ramen, because, you know, these are college kids. They need ramen. And now these have to be worked by actual assistants. Boost speed movements, kind of nice. Run marketing skill. I don't know what that does. You're expensive, though, but I think I'm still going to take you because you have the speed boost. And you're going to sell food and drink. And then just give me the cheap one. And you can go work it. You can also like level up your people eventually. Like there's rooms you can add in so that they can, you know, level up, but I'm not super worried about that right now. Also, I want to go ahead and throw a trash can or 2 around here just so people have a place to throw away their trash if they so choose. So the idea now is hopefully these students are interacting with each other. We also could build a student lounge, and I think that is something we're going to do probably next, but for now, it's okay. Okay, so people are buying a lot of books. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen the library this crowded. Interesting. Okay. We are making money, not as much now because we're paying for a couple more staff members. Also, you know, there's probably something to be said about having lower level dudes because they probably level up a little quicker. So, you know, you probably can get more money by like only keeping first year students. But yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. So yeah, it looks like we're going to get some socializing done. That's good. The other thing is, let's throw some stuff outside. We can... Yeah, these allow us to develop friends. So we'll throw a couple park benches down. I don't like where you went. No, I want you like right there. Yeah, and we're gonna be like right there. Just give me a couple park benches. They can go hang out and talk. We could do like the robot fountain. I don't really care about any of that. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about any of that. So once again, just trying to throw out different places so people can hang out and talk. They'll also randomly talk in hallways and stuff. Ooh, you know what we don't have? We don't have a place for fun. So what I want to go ahead and do is unlock the arcades. So yes, give me arcade game 1. Give me arcade taxi machine game 2. That should be on the wall. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the third one as well. Okay, campus at level 8. Nice. Nice. So that's going to give us some fun because sometimes the kids will be bored. And so we kind of want to have that by kids, teens. So, no. I want to look at you. So free time, campus building 1, fine, iron bladder. Food is good. Energy is a little low. And yeah, you can see the entertainment's kind of low. You actually have good entertainment. But yeah, I definitely think entertainment's lacking for a couple people. That guy's got to go to the bathroom. I mean, we have plenty of bathrooms. Normally, I only have like 2 or 3 bathrooms in a school this size. So the fact that I have 6 is kind of insane. Virtual normality open day. So this is basically where students, group of prospective students are interested in the class and they're hoping to visit. So basically it's just a way to make a little bit of extra kudos. Eventually there's also different events that will happen that you can do to potentially make more money. But I'm going to go ahead and, because it's bugging me how it's crooked. Oh, bookworm. So yeah, you randomly will see these bookworms that you can like grab and they'll give you money. Or kudos. So he wants, here's our first personal goal. Joshua Spector wants us to have a bat poster and we ended up losing 3,000. That's fine. So we're going to go ahead and unlock the bat poster and we're going to put it someplace for him to look at. So we'll throw it right outside the dorm rooms. And at some point he's going to go over there, take a look at it. He's going to achieve his personal goal and be a little happier because of it. So yay us. I'm wondering where he's at though. Ah, there he is. Is that him? Nope. No, we're looking for a goth-like character. I don't think it was this guy. Yeah? Usually, as soon as you put it down, they almost instantly go look at it. So I'm kind of confused that no one's actually doing it yet. Huh. All right. Well, that's fine. Screw you too. Open day report. We ended up getting 10 kudos. Okay, Ministry of Education wants us to have an attractiveness rating of 70%. Right now we're at 58%, which is fine. Okay, you need for your class a records cubicle. So why did that not unlock in place? Yes. So we need to go ahead and throw that in here for him. So basically he can't complete his project unless he has that particular thing to do. Every once in a while that'll be required. Sometimes there'll be something in the room. Sometimes there'll be something over there. Sometimes you don't have the kudos and you literally can't help them. So it just sucks to be them at that point. All right, making a little bit of money again. That's good. Class is up to B+ now, so that's good. I'm actually pretty happy with that. B+ this early on, I am pretty okay with, mostly because we just don't have a lot happening. Like, we still don't have the student union, student lounge, or anything like that. Basically, I don't really want to get any of those yet, just because, you know, that requires more people, more staff, and then that costs more money, and I just don't know it's worth the value right now. So that guy hit level 6. Nice. Dude, I want this VR room, man. That would be freaking awesome, dude. Man, I'd totally go back. I would go to a college class that had that. I would totally take college for that, man. Let's go. Go back to college simply just to play in the VR room, man. I have VR, but not like that. Like, geez. Also, my VR is not hooked up right now, but that's okay. All right, so our one staff member working in the library is currently on break. So the question is, we could leave the library closed or we could go ahead and hire another person. I'm gonna go ahead and hire another person. I'm just going to take the level 1 guy for now, and we're just going to throw you in there. And basically, we always kind of want a couple extra, at least assistants, because there's plenty of jobs for them to currently work. So, all right, charming weather. We got our first attack. This is just a weather storm, which I think might actually injure people, but I'm not entirely sure. This one first popped up in the wizarding class, but I've not actually seen what it does other than making marks in the ground. Okay, we are actually being invaded. Okay, so the nice thing is if we get rid of these 2 invaders, we will make 10,000. So I will go ahead and hire another janitor with defense just to help fight them. And let's see if we can actually find them. It's kind of great watching them actually get kicked out. Okay, so they're all just scared because of the firestorm. That's what ended up happening. Interesting. Interesting. Academic inspection. That's fine. Where are the bad guys? They usually look a little different. Is that you? Nope. And they also start breaking things, which is kind of annoying. Huh. Still not seeing them. I'm also not seeing our security guards kicking them out yet. Oh, they're cleaning up the meteor storms. Interesting. Ah, here we go. Here's one of the invaders. So let's see what he ends up doing. Oh, dude, we're barely making a profit now. That's okay. Horror film wanted. Sure, I'll do a horror film. Yeah, we'll book it. That's fine. And then we have 2 other items we want. Hey, I guess you must... Oh, he already got kicked out. That's what happened. Ah-ha-ha. He's soaking wet. So essentially, to kick them out, what they do is they spray them with a super soaker, which is kind of weird. But that scares them away. Here we go. Here's the other invader. Get him! Get him! Shoot him! And then he's like, no, not me, not me. And then he's like, I'm out of here. Screw you. Or he just runs into the bathroom and cleans off. What the hell? Sci-fi film. Dude, the sci-fi film's more expensive than the horror film. How does that work? That's fine. I'll throw you in. Make them happy. Park bench wanted. Okay, that's fine. We'll do a park bench. I don't own that. I don't own that either. Put a park bench. You know what's funny? I actually don't have doors here. But I have a pathway like there's supposed to be doors there. Huh. We could delete these doors at some point. Yeah, there's also supposed to be doors here, it looks like. I guess they just gave you options for the future. All right, well, just put a park bench here and here. Whatever. I don't really like how it looks, but that's okay. They also want a love bench because apparently we have a couple people falling in love. I'll throw the love bench right here. I'm just going to do one. Screw you. And then robotics open day. Okay, cool. So we still haven't gotten rid of the second guy yet. I don't know where he went. I don't know why our dude stopped chasing them. But it looks like we're actually going to fail it. There he is. He fell down. Come on. Oh, what the heck, dude? Chase him out. Oh, my gosh. All right, well, we're only going to get one of the guys. Also, we have a lot of crap to clean up, people. So I think we should make 5,000 off of it. Maybe. Nah, 2,000. Dang it. And we ended up losing 4,000. Okay. Yeah, that sucks. So essentially what's happening is our guys aren't leveling up as much right now, which, you know, that's fine. Once again, your money is going to go up and down, not into the world here. So they're building a robot, I think. Can we actually... Wrong button. Is there anything about, like, robot building? Shoegraze? Yeah, dude. Open mic night? I've seen the DJ's Shoe Chef. I've not seen any of the other ones yet. Huh. Nope. No, okay. Like, with the nights, you can do a jousting event. So that's where I was just kind of wondering whether or not we can do it. So trying to get to the end of the first year here on this first episode, just to kind of give you... Guys, guys, give you an idea how the game works, essentially. So, what does the crown mean? Oh, they're visiting. Okay. So let's see how this ends up. We still need a lot more attractiveness. Not that concerned about it. I mean, we could spend some kudos points. Trying to level up some of this stuff. And that will help bust up the electronics as well. Give me a small 3D printer as well, even though, yeah. Oh, it's this way. Put you right there. And you're tier 4 now. Okay. So that should bump us up a little bit. Probably not a lot. We got 10 and we lost 104. Okay. Someone has a medical issue, but we don't have a medical office. I know I want to save it till next year. So you're just going to have to kind of deal with it till the end of the year. Okay. Just because, like, I don't want to incur the extra costs quite yet, but we will build it in between the 2 years. So you kind of want to save money between the 2 years just because it's a great opportunity to, like, upgrade and build new stuff. So I wonder what the medical issue is. So the funny thing is with the wizarding one, if you have the wizards, like there's dark arts wizards and then there's normal wizards. And if they encounter each other, occasionally they'll cast spells on each other. And so when I was doing the challenge, did not realize that, but they basically would give each other pumpkin head, which counts as a medical condition. And yeah, you kind of need to get that fixed fairly early on, which I wasn't. And yeah, I was getting some very unhappy people that all wanted to leave my campus by the time they got to year 2. So yeah, we're losing money pretty badly right now. Probably no one's leveling up is honestly what's happening. It kind of looks like we're having like bathroom issues, tired issues, and so because of that, I'm assuming the learning rate's probably down a little bit. Also, yeah, dude, look at all that. Interesting. What's his learning rate at? 129. And the other thing is they've already leveled a couple times, so it's probably going to be a little harder for them to keep leveling, right? That would be most likely how that ends up happening. So, oh, interesting. So is their level then based on what grade? Yeah. So the higher they level, that's what their grade is. Okay. We're still B+ though, which I'm pretty happy with. Cure 3 issues, that's fine. The attractiveness we'll get to eventually. We can also throw a bunch of stuff outside and make it work. I had to do this in one of the other maps, and basically I just threw like a whole bunch of crap outside and ended up working. So what we could do is maybe make this into a museum or something. So, all right, academic year is over. Let's see how our first year went. So we have 20 that are continuing. Our average exam result was 78%. No one got expelled, no one failed, no dropouts, and no one graduated, which, you know, sure, good. And then what was our campus award? Student choice, most popular campus around. Nice. All right, so there's our first year. You want a flat flower planter. I'm okay with that. I'll throw 2 just back here. Just give you nice something to look at. And then family tree wanted. That's fine. This is another little item that they'll walk past and look at. Increases the beauty as well. And we ended up making 13,000 at the end of the month. So that was good. Okay. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, drop a like, comment. Let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button. Join the game, comment, share your support. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.